Hello. My name is Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. People call me Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. I was born on 14th April 1891 at Mo, now officially known as Dr. Ambedkar Nagar, Madhya Pradesh, India. I was the 14th and last child of my father Ramji Maloji Sakpal, who was an army officer and held the rank of Subedar, and my mother Bhimabai Sakpal. My family belonged to a Marathi background. I was born in Mahar caste, which was considered to be one of the lowest castes in the Hindu social hierarchy. In my childhood, my family moved to Mumbai where I attended Elphinstone High School in Bombay, Mumbai. I was the only untouchable enrolled. In 1906, when I was about 15 years old, my parents arranged a marriage for me with a 9-year-old girl, Ramabai. If I talk about my education, I studied a lot because I always believed that education is the key to empowerment and can improve social status irrespective of which caste you belong. I used my education and knowledge to fight for the rights of marginalized communities in India and to advocate for social reforms. I attended the University of Mumbai's Wilson College and later on received a BA degree in Economics and Political Science from the University of Bombay. The Maharaja of Baroda, Sayajirao Gaikwad III, awarded me a scholarship to pursue my studies in the United States. This was a significant support for me, as I was able to study at Columbia University in New York City, USA, one of the leading universities in the world, and gain exposure to the latest ideas and developments in the field of economics. There I obtained an MA degree in economics. Then I studied at Gray's Inn in London, UK, and was called to the bar in 1927. Later, I also earned a PhD in economics from the University of London. After that I completed a PhD in economics from Columbia University, becoming the first Indian to earn a doctorate in economics. I also received an honorary degree from Columbia University in 1952 in recognition of my work in the fields of law and economics. As a child and later on as well, I faced discrimination and prejudice, which influenced my thinking and motivated me to fight against it. I was not allowed to sit inside the classroom and was not allowed to touch the water or utensils used by other students because I was considered untouchable. Despite being a brilliant student, I faced discrimination when I tried to apply for jobs in the government and private sector. I was often rejected because of my caste. My experiences of discrimination and prejudice led me to become involved in social and political movements aimed at ending caste-based discrimination and promoting the rights of marginalized communities. I was also actively engaged in Indian politics, as in my view it was an efficient way to contribute to the betterment of Dalits and women for years to come. In 1919, I founded the Bahishkrit Hitkarini Sabha, Outcasts Welfare Association, which aimed to improve the living conditions of untouchables and to fight for their rights. In 1932, I signed Pune Pact with Mahatma Gandhi to get reserved seats for the Dalit community within the general electorate. Though we did not get the separate electorate, but the agreement helped to secure political representation for the Dalit community. I love all people, but I was strongly against the Manusmriti, and on 25th December 1927, I burned Manusmriti. I faced serious opposition for the act, but This was a symbol of rejection of the religious basis of untouchability. The event was arranged during the Mahad Satyagraha. Mahad Satyagraha was a fight to assert the untouchables' right to access public water and to embrace humanity and dignity. Luckily, I got a chance to become a key member of the drafting committee for the Indian Constitution, which was adopted in 1950. People do say that I, among others, was the key architect in shaping the Indian Constitution, which enshrines the principles of equality, liberty, and social justice for all citizens regardless of caste, gender, religion, or other factors. After India's independence in 1947, I was appointed as India's first law minister in the cabinet of Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. I played a pivotal role in drafting several key pieces of legislation, including the Hindu Code Bill, which aimed to reform Hindu personal law and promote gender equality and to challenge traditional patriarchal norms within Indian society. I always said, I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. I continued to be an active voice in Indian politics until the day I died. I once said, though I was born a Hindu, I will not die as a Hindu. In 1956, I publicly converted to Buddhism, along with around 500,000 other like-minded people, in a ceremony held in Nagpur, India. This was a significant moment in my life and for the Dalit community, as it represented a rejection of the Hindu caste system and a move towards a religion that emphasized equality and social justice. Sadly, my conversion to Buddhism came just a few weeks before my death. I died on 6 December 1956, at the age of 65, due to complications from diabetes. My death was a disappointment for me as well. Because there was so much work I wanted to do for the society to come, but as they say, death is always inevitable. People say that I will be remembered as one of the great leaders of the Indian independence movement and a champion for the rights of the oppressed. People are very kind, but I just hope that my work continues to inspire social and political movements in India. In 1990, I was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award. Nowadays, a salutation, Jai Bhim, Hail Bhim, used by my followers to honor me and gave me a nickname, Baba Sahib, which means respected father. But if someone wishes to pay tribute to me, I would humbly request to stop bearing or supporting oppression by being silent. That's it from my side. Hope to see an equal society from the heaven.